Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. This video, I went and looked for some loads this morning. Couldn't find anything that I wanted to do. I'll cut that footage in right after this. I recorded some of my screen when I was looking for loads on the DAT load board and actually on Uber Freight as well. And so we'll take a look at those right after we roll the music. Roll the music!
All right, so this is what we're doing, looking for loads. Today is the day before Thanksgiving, so I'm looking for loads within 100 miles of my house, and I'd like to stay, within a day, something I can deliver straight through and get back, so maybe 250 miles. Let's make it 300 just to see what else is out there, because I could hustle back for 300 miles. There's 3 loads. Stockton to Oakland for $550, Stockton to Oakland for $550, and a Turlock to LA. Linear Logistics. Loads tomorrow at 2 p.m. Delivers Monday, November 29th. So that won't work for us. But, well, let's just see. If we took this out, let's just see what there is in general this morning. Looks like we've got a 48 loads coming out of within 100 miles of Turlock. So if I want to go to Miami Gardens, Florida for $9,000, that's up there. Dallas, Texas, $5,800. Which I think is actually a decent rate. Scott Lynn has a load. They say easy load. $5,800. Let's see. Yeah, Fresno to Dallas, TQL. Tracy to Phoenix, Arizona for Scott Lynn. Another easy load, they say. So, $3,300 to go out to Phoenix. That's not bad. Not bad at all. The same amount to go to Los Lunas, a little further out. About a 320 mile difference there, but hey, I guess if you live in Los Lunas, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses for these brokers having such different prices, but yeah, here's that Stockton to Oakland again. These pork loads, 4,300 pounds, so not too heavy. I'm tempted to call on that, but honestly, this would take me probably most of the day. So for $550, it's just not that tempting. It would take me probably 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, something like that. So I mean, it's just, once you add in the fuel and stuff, I could go pull weeds for my neighbor and probably make more than what I'd make on this load. So just yeah, not a lot going on out there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change this to Friday. Let's look it up, what it is for Friday, and see what we can find. 117 loads for Friday. I do want to stay local, actually. Let's edit this. I forgot. I wanted to put the destination back in. We'll keep it at 300. Why not? Let's just see what we can find. 7 loads on Friday. Awesome. This should be good. Let's see. Scotland's got one. Fresno to Reno, 2,400. It's actually a good rate. Heavy load, but next day delivery. I'm looking for something that's a straight through because I got to be home. We're celebrating Thanksgiving on Saturday this year, so got to try to do that. This Fowler to Shafter. Stockton to Modesto for Uber. That'd be something I'd be interested in, but Uber is just always so low on the rates, I just don't even consider them anymore. I glance at them every once in a while, but I've never seen a load that was like market value or even close to market value for Uber. It's always under market value, so I just don't even bother. They don't raise it up to market value until like an hour or 30 minutes before the pickup. So you got to be like sitting there waiting, you know, on pins and needles, waiting outside the shipper for them to, you know, give you a good rate. Otherwise, you know, if you're like I am now at my house looking at loads and then trying to find something for Friday, I guarantee you this rate's going to be whack. So, you know, we'll look it up on the phone just in case, and we'll see what these two Uber loads come out to for Friday, see what they're offering on them, and go from there. All right, so here is Uber Freight. So we're going to look to see if we can find those loads. Stockton to Modesto for $4.95. That's actually not half bad. Oh, but it does deliver Saturday at 12:30 at night, Friday night. So it picks up Friday morning at 8:30 and delivers Saturday at 12:30 at night. That seems unnecessary for a 38-mile load. This one they actually want you to hold it over the weekend. Fresno up to West Sacramento. $11.85 is a good rate. Don't get me wrong, that's a really good rate. But you got to hold it for 2.5 days, and I've got stuff booked on the 29th already, so I can't do that. That's not going to work for me. So hey, but pretty close to what the rates should be on those. It's just the as far as the mileage, like I would consider doing a load, if it got up to like $500-600, just a one, quick Stockton to Modesto. But that the scheduling on it just doesn't make sense for me at all. And then that $11.85 from Fresno to West Sac, I'd be all over that, but not for 2.5 days of babysitting and the Monday morning appointment just kind of ruins it for me. But oh well, this is what we're looking at for Thanksgiving week.
All right, so there's just not a whole lot going on the load board, so I'm not going to get a load. I don't even think I'm going to get a load Friday. So I got to make the most of this time, make the most of the opportunities I have with a little bit of downtime to get some minor little things done. I got some paperwork to do in the office, which is not my favorite thing to do. So I'm putting that off because I found a loose bolt on my half fender here. So it's hard to see right where we're at, but this fender bracket, which is actually the one that broke the weld, the first set that I had, they replaced them free of charge over at Peterbilt in Stockton, and this one, the bolt has backed up to where the whole half fender is really loose, and it's rubbing on some airlines and stuff that are on the inside of the frame. So I've got to tighten that up today, and so all we got to do is drop this trailer and pull out so I can get a little more room, and then we'll start working on it. Sound good? All right, let's do it. All right, so let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I disconnected from the trailer, and I actually slid my fifth wheel all the way up so I could get some better access. But you guys see this? It's a ton of play. I mean, this thing's wobbling like crazy. So I saw it yesterday when I was driving down the road, and I thought, oh no, that weld broke. But then when I looked at it, the weld is intact, but the bolt on the other side has backed off. Let me squeeze in. So you guys see that? And then it's rubbing up against this package of wires and airlines. So pretty important that I don't mess with that. Obviously I don't want to damage this half fender any more than it already is. You guys see that little crease in it there from the first time that the weld broke. So, but aside from that, I mean, more importantly, we got to make sure that those airlines and wires don't get worn through. So we're going to take care of that today, and that's what we're here to do. All right, right, let's see if we can squeeze in here. Little by little. Put an extension on it, see if we can. There we go. Forgot I had that extension sitting in there. So much easier. That thing was loose, man. Just check this one real quick. That one hasn't loosened at all. All right, and there we go. Good as new. All right, so that's all we did today. That's it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, maybe by like the position of the sun, but I actually had the wrong size socket the first time I came. I came with Gus and with Jessica, and Gus was just not having it this morning. He had it in his mind that he wanted to go to the trampoline park. They were supposed to go yesterday. He got uncomfortable once he got there, and he kind of decided he didn't want to go. So yeah, and they wouldn't give him a refund. My sister-in-law paid for us to paid for my wife and him to go in, and then Gus was nervous to go in, and he was all excited about it when they left, but then he didn't go in, and then my wife ended up having to leave, and my sister-in-law brought the girls back afterwards, and when she came back, she goes, "Yeah, they wouldn't give me a refund." It's like, what? You know, our child with autism had a hard time, and they refused to give him a refund, so we gave her the $40, and I wrote a bad review on Google Maps for them. It's messed up though, man, messed up. But anyway. So Gus today, when we left the house, he's like, "All right, let's try it again. Let's go to the trampoline park. I'm ready today." And that's not where we were going. We were coming over here to the truck, which is normally one of his favorite things to do. So anyway, that's it for today, man. No loads. Had to just go and buy the 15/16 ratchet. Socket. My other set went up to 7/8, and I thought these were 7/8, but I was wrong, Shrek. So had to go do that, and then picked up this kid so I could hang out with him. And so I should have had him in there getting dirty and turning the wrench. Because yeah, he's a sissy lala, doesn't want to get dirty. But anyway, all right. Boring video, because you guys saw the load boards. That's all there was, man. And so I'm gonna go home. Me and him are gonna go get some lunch, and then we're gonna go home and take care of some admin stuff that I've been putting off for a long time. We're behind on paperwork, as far as my spreadsheets, my financials, all that stuff. I gotta start getting caught up. The closer we get to the end of the year, the closer taxes come. I gotta get caught up. I'm not one of those guys that saves everything for April of the next year for tax season. I like to do it ahead of time. So anyway, all right, love you guys, peace out, and happy Thanksgiving. And hey, I think we're gonna go live sometime at the end of this week. So if you're watching this the week that I release it, catch the live Friday night. I think we're gonna go live. So yeah, see you guys then. If you're watching this after the fact, you missed out, sorry. and this was a boring video for you to watch. So sorry to bore you with a little minor tightening of a bolt and a really bare load board. But that's all today is, man. All right, love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next one.